Uh, Today's the Impact Review. I'm sorry, boys and girls. I've been sick all week, man. I sound like fucking shit. Happy birthday to Junior Burgos, by the way. JB, good friend of mine. Cool cat, cool cat. Good person, good person. Good people, good people. All right, ready? So we started off with Sanjay Dutt, Desmond Xavier, and Hector Garza Jr. versus the Cult of Lee, Trevor Lee, Caleb Conley, and Andrew Everett. The good guys won. I don't like the Cult of Lee. I don't know why they named him that because of American Horror Story Cult, which just ended, by the way. Or they named him that because he looks like Charles Manson. But either way, it's kind of silly. Because it isn't really a cult, it's just a bunch of guys in their underwear. But, you could have called them, the Carolina Crew or some shit like that. But, whatever works, right? But yeah, they won Sanjay Garza Jr. and Desmond Xavier. This is just regular tea, by the way. Just regular tea. Follow up Bahh challenging Ethan Carter III for the Impact Grand Title. Bahh! 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 That's my boy right there, follow up Bahh. I'm surprised that he came on board. I'm also surprised they didn't cut him either because they literally cut half the roster this month alone. EC3 retains, he cheats, so I guess he's back to being a heel again. I love the feud with AAA and Impact, but what was the point of it? I really love the feud, and I don't know why they just pulled the plug on it. It's like everybody's going back to square one. James Storm, EC3, and Eddie Edwards. When he shakes Fantasma Jr.'s hand and that's it. Silly, I don't get it. LAX in a six-man versus OVE. Bro, they just went straight to the wrestling in this first hour. Good match. Sami Callihan is a fat guy, but he could go. I'm not a fan of him, but I do think he's better than the other two guys. I don't like that one guy that wrestles in a suit. But it was Homicide and Ortiz and Santana. And LAX actually wins, which is good. They'll probably get a rematch against OVE. And hopefully they'll win. But yeah, they won. Because one of the guys got power driven right in the middle of the ring. By Homicide. So that was pretty good to see LAX get one. They made me want to change the channel when they said that Bobby Lashley and American Top Team was coming out. But it was actually a good segment. Because his Bobby Lashley's theme song plays, but Dan Lambert comes out. And he's like, we destroy professional wrestling at Bound for Glory. I'm tired of them saying that. It was Moose and Stephon Bonner. You beat one wrestler. You didn't beat 15. But that explains why Moose wasn't at the show that I went to. He was supposed to be. He wasn't at the show I went to last week. But anyway, he's like, release Bobby Lashley right now. I want somebody to come out. I got a contract right here in my hand. You know? And then, oh shit. And then Moose's music hits. And Moose comes out and he's ready to destroy Dan Lambert. But Lashley and the American Top Team comes out and ATT's trying to jump him and shit. Bro, I don't think Dan Lambert will ever take a bump. You know, he's the one guy that they always tease that they're going to beat up and then they don't beat him up. And then, sorry about Joe Damn Luck. And James Storm runs out and ATT runs away. And then, Storm is about to beat the shit out of Lambert. And this one skinny guy, doesn't even look like a MMA fighter. The one that was always taking the bumps at Bound for Glory. Who I don't even think he's a member of ATT. He's just a fucking wrestler probably. Was like, hey, nobody touches Dan Lambert. And then the Cowboy knocks him the fuck out. And then he cuts a speech I've been here 15 years. I was in America's Most Wanted. I was in Beer Money. I've been wrestling for over 20 years. I've been in this company for 15 years. And everybody's going crazy. He's like, wrestling is the one place where we can give to the fans, they give back. He's like, I'm not going to let them MMA guys ruin wrestling because we were here long before you. I'm the Cowboy motherfucking James Storm. And Moose is just standing behind him. American Top Team, they back the fuck up. They don't want a piece of him. King Mo takes the sickest bumps. They threw that motherfucker over the top rope. I think he landed on his head. Sick, crazy man. It's nice to see that Cowboy. American Top Team is pissed and they're leaving the building, and then KM is like, "Hey, let me join American Top Team." And Dan Lambert looks at KM like, "Get out of here. This is a circus. This circus has lost another clown or whatever. Get out of here, you poser." So when Daddy didn't give him what he wanted, he asked Mommy. He said, "Lashley, can I join? You want to join the American Top Team? Prove it." And then he's like, "Okay, I'll prove it." Oh my God. You know what? KM joining them could be a good thing because you want to put Lashley with someone that could work and not like an MMA guy who's just getting there. And KM isn't really doing shit. I guess he's not Sienna's fake cousin anymore. They did a video package about Petey Williams' time in Impact and him growing up in Canada. It was really nice. I wish they would give him a main event spot now that the company's in his country. Gail Kim came out and Ali was like hugging her backstage and Gail Kim comes out, right? As soon as she comes out, Ali's music plays and the announcers have to explain, she wanted to be here for Gail's big moment. So Gail was like cutting an emotional promo about how she was wrestling Trish Stratus and Christy Hemme and all those divas, Lita. And she grew up loving wrestling. She wanted to join it. She's been in this business like 15 years. A long time she's been here. But then she said, I'm retiring today at 40 years old. I'm holding up the title. Bro, she's gorgeous as hell. She's 40, but she's beautiful. Like, she looks the same. It's like she drinks from the fountain of youth. She don't age, bro. So Ali like hugs her. She says Ali's future is bright. I'm going to be watching. I'm excited for my future and Ali's. Ali's like crying. JB's just standing there. And Gail Kim celebrates one last time. Thank you, Gail Kim, for an amazing 15 years in wrestling. Won it all, done it all, 7-time Knockouts champion. She deserves this moment. There was never anybody better. And this was a good way for her to go out. It was a great way to go out. She left Impact on good terms. She never wanted to leave Impact. She had many chances to jump ship, and even when she didn't have a contract, she stayed because that locker room was her family. You know, she was the pioneer of the Knuckles division. Always has been, always will be. No one can take that from her. Godspeed, Gail Kim. You're gorgeous as hell, man. And you're talented as hell. I love you. Anyway, at catering, Grado was sitting down, and Joseph Park was sitting there, and the guys like leave because they don't want to sit with him. Grado was like, "I don't like you." Like, "No, you know what? I'm so sorry. Here, it's an American visa. You can stay, Grado," which I knew they would do. So he's like, "Okay, thank you." And I guess he was gone for real because a Mountie fucking shows up and says, "You can stay in U.S., but you can't stay in Canada. Get out." And Grado's like, "What? What?" And Joseph was like, "I can't do anything for you. I can't do anything." And then Grado gets dragged out by the Mountie, never to be seen or heard from again. Main event time. Petey Williams versus Eli Drake. Everybody in this crowd was going for Petey Williams. The man is over. I know there's this country. He should be the champion if they're going to be here. TNA Pioneer original. He was in the first episode of Impact, and that was the first episode of Impact that I watched, the first one. He came out with Team Canada at that show. This one, he came out with the Canadian flag, but he had the Team Canada music. He should be a great face for the company if they're going to be up here. He did a sharpshooter, which got a huge pop. Chris Adonis was being annoying. Drake didn't really do much in this match. Jimmy Jacobs came out with his shirt open, and he was doing commentary. He's pretty cool, Jimmy Jacobs. Hopefully he can get in the ring. And Eli Drake ended up kicking out of the Canadian Destroyer, which nobody ever did before. Josh brought that up. He was also laughing that Grado got deported. But Eli Drake wins with the gravy train. And he celebrates. The show ends with Petey sat in the ring and Eli and Chris leaving with the title. This was a pretty good episode of Impact. A lot of wrestling. I don't say that a lot. I don't know what they're going to do with the women. They're probably going to have a tourney. But Ava Story won't be in it. She might, but I don't think so. You need to give Petey Williams a rematch because what's Eli Drake going to do now that there's nobody to feud with? El Patron and Johnny Impact are feuding. Neither of them were on the show tonight. So I'm going to keep watching and see what happens, man, because I'm interested, bro. You know, they got a special Thanksgiving Impact next week. Which, if I don't see you guys next week, happy Thanksgiving. And, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I know I sound like crap, but I'll be better next week, God willing. Peace out.